Hey guys, I'm Connor.
I'm Landon.
Today, return of reviews. Not really return, because that's what we do. Today we're going to be reviewing an album, one of my favorite albums of all time, probably in my top 10. I'm trying to decide, this album's 20 years old, just like Dookie is. With myself, I'm trying to figure out which one I like better from the year 1994, if I like Dookie or the album we're reviewing today. You already seen in the description, Weezer, the Blue Album, also known as the first self-titled album by Weezer, also known as the Blue Album because there's the Green Album and the Red Album.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay, so, what can be said about this album? This album came out in March of 1994. Notice how I don't know the date. But yeah, this is obviously Weezer's first album they ever put out, and surprisingly their most popular album. And with fans and critics alike, they call this one Weezer's best album, and I kind of agree. Most people think this album or Pinkerton are their best album, and everything after that is okay. There's really nothing that's come out by Weezer that really surprised me, besides Mouth Detroit, which is pretty good. Landon?
Weezer's coming out with a new album.
Yeah, it's called It is their longest album title yet. It's called Everything Will Be Alright in the End. It's a mouthful.
You don't know what else is a mouthful?
Don't go there.
Alright, but it's a good album.
Yeah, by the way, surprisingly, this is probably one of our first reviews where Landon's listened to the entire album while we review it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we are, by the way, I don't have the actual copy. He has the actual copy, but he forgot to bring it.
He never brought it up.
Hey, shut up.
Mm-hmm.
And, but the cool thing about it though is that I got to use my, what looks like a vinyl record, but it's actually a CD thing. And it just wrote Weezer on the bottom, and I used the blue one, so I know. And I used the pink one for Pinkerton, because pink. But yeah. The front cover of the album, really nothing special at all. It's just like the album, this album, the Green Album, Make Believe, and the Red Album. Just has all four guys from Weezer. I forgot what their former bassist name was. Please leave it out in the comments. All I know is that he's coming out with a new album this year, him and his band, so look out for that. The people I do know is that's Rivers right there, Patrick, their drummer, and Ryan, their guitarist / rhythm guitarist, because I think that Rivers is their lead guitarist. If you listen to the song Back in the Shag, he kind of points that out. You heard that song?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good song. Reminds me of old Weezer, even though they can't really go back to being old Weezer. Because they're old now. Rivers Cuomo is as old as my mom. I don't know why I had to say that, but yeah. Tracks on the album are, first one, it starts off good on this album, I will say that. It starts off good on the Blue Album by Weezer. The first track on the album.
My Name is Jonas.
Yeah, and I don't know if you're like me, but this is probably one of the first Weezer songs I ever heard that I knew was by Weezer because of Guitar Hero 3. It was the first song that I was able to play 100% on.
Yeah.
On medium.
There's a reason.
Why?
Because it's Weezer.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Their drummer is the one who can make a really, really kind of simple drum beats, but he makes it sound good.
Meg.
He's not as simple as her.
Alright. Okay.
Yeah. What did you think of the song? You're not talking at all.
I don't know. But I don't know. There's nothing really to say.
This album is awesome, and the song My Name is Jonas is a good start to the album. Next song is called No One Else, and there's a story behind what the song No One Else is about. The song My Name is... Can I have that? The song My Name is Jonas, if you listen to the fucking... Give me that. The song, it's about a guy named Jonas and his brother named Wayfield, I don't know what his name is, and if you listen to the part where it's like, I guess what I received in the mail today. Deep concern for words of deep concern for my little brother. Words of deep concern for my little brother pretty much means that his brother died. And if you listen back, like when they're talking about building is not going as he planned, the foreman has injured his hand, and all that stuff, and the workers are going home and all that. What I got out of that, since people say that the song at that point is talking about words of deep concern for my little brother, how it talks about he died, I think they mean he like his brother was a construction worker and he died while working construction. That's just what I gathered out of it. Anyways, yeah, pretty sad song. Next song, No One Else. Rivers Cuomo actually, you know what? Rivers. When we call him that, y'all know who he is. Yeah. But also Weezer is a Los Angeles alternative rock band, and they're also power pop, and they use a little bit of emo in their music, but good sounding emo. Actual, real, yeah. So the song No One Else is about a guy who's kind of a douchebag to his girlfriend, and if you listen to the lyrics, like, I want a girl who will laugh for no one else when she leaves her makeup on the shelf. Pretty much he's like, I want a girlfriend who does everything for me, who doesn't bitch about this, who doesn't bitch about that, who will just be my perfect girl, be the perfect girlfriend and will love me no matter what. I feel like I'm reviewing this album.
Yeah. Alright.
You're just sitting here, just doing nothing.
Okay. But yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Pretty much that song is about that, and then the song afterwards, which is probably my favorite song off the album, The World Has Turned and Left Me Here. Anything?
Yeah. Anything.
Yeah, just go.
Forgot what that one sounded like. I've only heard I listened to the album 3 times.
This is a comb.
Here. How about this? You do this one. I'll do the next one.
Yeah. Anyways, the world has turned and left me here. The song kind of it follows the song No One Else so perfectly, because
how's it go?
Where's my iPod? So I remember how the song goes, but I don't want to sing it, and Landon just needs to remember how the song go. So to do that real quick, we do this all in one take because we want to make it seem real.
Remember how the song goes.
Jeez, why do you have to point out all the mistakes I make? Fuck you, I'm just kidding.
No, I think that spider's still alive. It's not creeping me out.
Yeah. The song, the reason why I think it follows No One Else so perfectly is because it's this guy who wants the perfect girlfriend, who's a douche to his girlfriend, and then after this song, she breaks up with him, and then he's wondering, why am I alone? Why has the world turned and left me here? Just where I was before I was with you. Why am I miserable now? And then I think during the end of the song, he finally realizes like, oh wow, I was actually a douche and all that. Len?
Buddy Holly. I'm kind of confused on this one.
The song was written by Rivers Cuomo because people said that he looked like Buddy Holly.
Yeah.
And there's more to that.
No, what?
And also like with his girlfriend and stuff. It was almost a song written about his girlfriend and stuff. And
what's up with these?
The whole song is pretty much it's pretty much a concept album. Not as much as a concept album as Pinkerton was, because Pinkerton was one of the saddest concept albums I've ever heard in my life. This is like the album about like pretty much he has a girlfriend, he's happy, and then Pinkerton is she breaks up with him and he's miserable, which is did you know I don't know. Never mind. I forgot where.
Say it.
I forgot where Rivers Cuomo went to college.
Say it.
I think he went to Social Network. Where did he go to college?
Harvard.
Yeah.
Are you?
I don't remember what Harvard.
I'm not talking to you.
Why?
That's a good ass movie. And you forgot the college.
Well, fuck you. Yeah, song Buddy Holly. Good song. Next song. Undone, also known as the Sweater Song. This song is not a happy song or a funny song in any way, shape, or form.
I like it.
I didn't say it was a bad song. I'm just saying that the song was kind of a sad song.
How?
Well, Undone, the sweater song, if you want to destroy my sweater, hold this thread and walk away. He's telling, like, if you want to ruin my life, here, just do this.
It's catchy though.
I know it's catchy, it's just like, people interpret the song and think, oh, it's a song about sweaters, it's so silly, and then Rivers is like, people can interpret it, well, whatever they want, but the song is actually a pretty fucking sad song. Same with Can't Stop Partying off of Ratitude, but that song sucks, so, because it has Lil Wayne on it. Track 6, Surf Wax America.
That's my favorite song on the album.
It's the second favorite song off the album. Probably third, because Undone, Sputter Song. Surf Wax America. This song is pretty simple, and anyone who can't understand what the lyrics are about it's pretty much just
go home.
Like a guy who it's a surf song. And if there is more to that, there's a comment section. Don't be a douche about it. But yeah, it's about a guy who wants to go surfing. He'd rather surf all day than go to work.
Yep.
Next, track 7. First Weezer song I ever heard. Say It Ain't So. Because of Rock Band.
First one fell in love with.
Well, probably not the first Weezer song I ever heard, but like the first Weezer song that I actually like listened to and like knew it was by Weezer. Because I think before this, I probably heard the song Beverly Hills on the radio a million times, just never knew it was by. I probably heard the song Pork and Beans from the Red album before I heard this, but yeah, Say It Ain't So. Oh wait, the Red album came out in 2009. Never mind. Or 2008, whatever it was. You fucking asshole. But yeah, Say It Ain't So. I think this song is just about chilling out.
Oh, it's pretty mellow.
It's a pretty mellow song, and then it builds up. It kind of has the thing that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it kind of like Rivers Cuomo said one of his many influences on starting a band was the Pixies, and the Pixies were well known for using their soft, loud time signatures, or not time signatures, dynamics. What?
You had me.
Why do
you had me confused.
Yeah, like the soft, loud dynamics where it's like dun 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 dun, and that kind. The song "Saying Ain't So" is one of those songs that kind of uses that. I'd say this Sweater song kind of uses that, but it kind of makes sense for that. But yeah, "Saying Ain't So" is kind of a song to chill out. The next song, track 8, is a song I'm thinking of doing a drum cover on, "In the Garage." What?
Oh, I thought you were talking about you're actually going to do it in the garage, but the song's called "In the Garage."
I may do it in the garage, actually. What? I might, just for the sake of the song. But yeah, the song "In the Garage" is pretty. It's pretty much just Rivers. I don't know if it's from Rivers Cuomo or just like a character that he has in there, but I really want to know what you're doing.
I threw a quarter, and it bounced back over here. I didn't hear it hit the floor.
Is there a pillow down there or something?
No, there's no Oh, dude, come check it out.
What?
So I threw it, and it got caught. Right there.
It got caught. Oh my god, that's awesome. Anyways, yeah, Rivers Cuomo, whoever the protagonist is, or if there is a protagonist and an antagonist, pretty much like the person who's telling the story of this album is talking about what's inside of his garage, or Rivers Cuomo's talking about what was in his garage. He has a Dungeon Master's Guide. He has a Nightcrawler and Kitty Pryde from X-Men. He has Rivers Cuomo's favorite band is Kiss, by the way. That's his favorite band. That's his favorite rock band of all time.
I'm going to see him.
Yeah. No, oh, sure. You keep saying that, and I'm gonna go with you. Oh. Anyways, yeah.
Testicles.
He's got posters on his wall. He has Peter Criss. He has Ace Frehley on his wall because his favorite band's Kiss and all that stuff. Talking about he's in the garage. He's singing all the songs that he writes these silly songs all these songs that no one will hear, all the stupid songs and all that. Plays his guitar, thinks he sucks and all that. It's just about being in the garage and not having to worry about stuff. Next song confused me on the title, Holiday. Guess why?
I thought it was a cover.
Yeah, made before the actual song.
Exactly.
Holiday, yeah, pretty much just on a holiday. I think the 2 last songs are the only songs that I really don't know what the song's about. I know what every song is about on this album, kind of.
Yeah.
Like my own interpretation. I can't really remember the lyrics of this song. But yeah.
Yeah.
Holiday. Really good song, like the way it sounds. And then the last song, the longest song by Weezer, Only in Dreams. Has a really, 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 really long bass interlude on this song.
Hell yeah.
He's a bass player.
Yeah. Only.
And then on the bottom, also a guitar player. Anyways,
Yeah.
when are you gonna do your guitar cover?
Whenever you can film me.
I can film you whenever your guitar's over there, while my parents are sleeping. All right. So on the bottom of this, I put Weezer, and then the Weezer logo, and then Weezer, the Blue Album. 1994, Weezer, the Blue Album. Now, rating time. He has a guitar. All right, Landon. Since I reviewed this entire album, what do you think of this album? What is everything you could say about this album?
So are we starting with our ratings, or?
Well, let's do the ratings very last. Now, your interpretation, because I already said my interpretation of the album.
It's a very chill album. Like,
It's one of alternative rock and power pop's best albums.
but
Alright, Black Rose. Jeez.
It's a chill album. I like to listen to it either when I'm in the car or I need to go to sleep.
Surprisingly, my mom loves this album, and my brother hates this album. My brother doesn't really like anything I like. My brother thinks that Green Day is one of the worst bands of all time. And he likes Wiz Khalifa.
Does he like Wiz?
Fucking loves him.
Loves Wiz.
Fucking loves him. And I quote, my brother said that Wiz Khalifa makes more money than Green Day.
Does he?
Not anywhere close. Has he made $20 million on an album before? Exactly. As we were saying.
For my rating, since we're not going over 10, I would give this album a good 8.5.
8.5? Your rating is way different than mine. This album, in my own honest opinion, albums have to amaze me to get this rating. Albums have to absolutely amaze me. The album would have to stick with me for the rest of my life, and I would have to listen to it all the time and never get sick of it. Perfect 10. I give this album a perfect 10. This is, as I said, one of my favorite albums of all time. The best album by Weezer. I would give Pinkerton a good 9 out of 10 or a 9.5. But Weezer's The Blue Album shows you that any band can just like release one of their first albums, because Rivers said in an interview one time that when he first released the Blue Album, he hated the album.
Does he?
He doesn't like it. He likes it now. He didn't like the album when it first came out because he thought his singing voice was terrible. He thought he used way too much distortion on the guitar. He thought that their bass player couldn't play for it. He thought the bass player was actually pretty good. He thought that people were going to say that Pat was too simple of a drummer. Then the album came out, and it got critical acclaim in the first week. Like, everyone started loving the album. And honestly, this album, it's stuck with me in my entire life ever since I first heard it and I first listened to it back in. By the way, Weezer used to be my favorite band of all time, back in 7th grade, for like half the year.
Then you met Green Day.
Well, no, Green Day has been my favorite band ever since I was like 4. And then I changed bands. My Chemical Romance was my favorite band back in 4th grade. I'm not saying they're bad now because they're broken up. I still think they're good, but yeah. Weezer, Blue Album, perfect 10. That opinion will probably not change, and yeah, it takes a lot for me to give an album a 10, but that album is one of the best albums of 1994, if not the best album from 1994, besides Dookie. But
That was a nice catch.
but yeah, so I don't know if that's it or not, but yeah. I don't know. I can see. I like the way this album sounds. I would almost classify this album as a grunge album, but because of the way it sounds and the way the lyrics are and the way that how kind of poppy the album is in a way, how the lyrics are, you can't really consider it grunge unless you're one of those people. I heard somebody classify Pixies as a grunge band, so their influence on grunge. But yeah.
And
What?
we need to give a shout out to C Nation
C Nation 7799.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a question for you, JP. Do you watch our videos? Because honestly, all right. Let me just say something. I know you watch our videos and all that stuff. It's just sometimes you ask me if I liked Green Day, and you asked Landon if he liked Green Day. Oh, and what's your favorite song by Green Day? What's your favorite album by Green Day? We've said it before. Green Day is my favorite band of all time. I've said it on the Connor and Landon show. I've said it here, and you ask it still. I want to know if you actually watch our videos or not, or if you just. What's your input on this?
Throwing shade. But I don't know. He confuses me. He's a little guy. I don't know.
Yeah, you should subscribe to him if you.
You want to see awesome guitar covers.
Yeah. So this concludes our review of Weezer's The Blue Album.
Blue Album.
What's your rating again?
8.5.
8.5.
8.5.
Or a 9. But mine's perfect 10 or 9.5. If I have to be fair.
What's up with you and catching today? You're a fucking klutz.
It's because I've been practicing drums a lot, and I don't know why, but I do the Travis Barker thing where I flip the drumstick, and I've gotten really good with just flipping a drumstick up in the air and then just catching it.
You're gonna hit me.
So yeah, that's our video. Wow. You know, for us, that's a short video.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. 3, 2, 1,
0. -1.
You don't know the fucking thing. I go 3, you go 2, I go 1, we're done.
-4. 3,
2,
1.5.
Fuck it, we're done.
Quarter.
You know what? You should subscribe if you want to.
I like that finger.
Subscribe for Weezer. Also, what other albums should we review? Oh, yeah, later. What album are we going to review next?
It's a secret. It's a secret that's been back in 1984.
It's a secret. Goodbye. Alright, so this is a little side video for this Weezer review, because I just realized that we forgot to do this.
He forgot.
Shit. So there's 10 tracks on this album, so we have to pick our top 5 tracks off this album. Landon, go.
Number 1's...
From 5 to 1.
Oh, from 5? Number
Yeah.
5 is My Name is Jonas. Number 4... No One Else. Number 3, Buddy Holly. Number 2, Surf Rocks America. Number 1, Say It Ain't So.
My top 5. Alright, this will be really hard because I think every song off this album, besides, I'm not saying the song In Your Dreams is a bad song. It's just it's really, really long. I'm not saying that's a bad thing either. But my top 5 songs off this album would probably be number 5. Again, My Name is Jonas. Number 4, Holiday. Number 3, In the Garage. Number 2, Undone. And number 1, The World Has Turned and Left Me Here.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Again, that concludes this video. I'm sorry we didn't add this. By the way, if you watch our review for 1984, which we actually literally just got finished with, you will notice halfway through I will be like, holy shit, I just noticed we didn't pick our top half Weezer songs off of the Blue Album. Did you quit with the bunny and shit? 5? But yeah, so...
Down.
What the fuck?
It's foof. It's still there.
Why'd you put fuzz in my ear? It's not foof. It's my dog.
Oh, it's crying.
Okay, so, yeah. Weezer, Blue Album.
I told you.
You know, I used to be able to catch things, but
Then you hit puberty. How about that?
it before you. What was your 8 out of 10? I gave it a 10.
I hit puberty when I was 10.
We needed to know that. On that note, goodbye.